Well, first person, of course, would have to be Orlando Redicott, and that is the pastor, First Church of the Brethren, where I not only go to church, but also where Door is held. I think he's been a big influence to me, and he's obviously a person that is into trying things new because he opened his doors to let the Door program come. Another person would have to be Brian Sales, who's kind of a mentor to me growing up and like a big brother advisor for me. So to see him get active in the program earlier at such an early age made me want to get involved in it. And third person would probably have to be my mother. She was real big on faith and really encouraged me to get out of my comfort zone and help out with Door. She wanted me to get out and do something different and see something different. So.
I mean, I certainly think Door is probably one of them, but more specifically as a part of my personal call, not necessarily in general, in an understanding of that. People. I mean, I definitely think, as far as Door is concerned, within that understanding, Sean Delp, who was the first Door director I worked for, would be on that list as someone who was an example of the kind of work that I see being necessary in the world, and his willingness to spend time working for Door, and Shelva also, his wife. That's two. Three, I think, would be the interaction of the various denominational groups within Door's activities. I don't think we see that a lot of places, especially with young people, and the opportunity to see various youth groups that get to interact not just within the urban setting and with people they don't necessarily get to interact with a lot, but my experiences with the interdenominational group interacting in the Door facilities also was really positive. And the voices saying, I don't really understand why the differences our denominations have are such a big deal, and can we figure out a way to be with each other better?
I guess I would say, first of all, my pastor in church growing up was a huge impact on my life and sort of showed me, taught me all about who God is, I guess. And then also a youth pastor in high school, and had a huge impact on my life, and just discovering who God is, I guess, and continuing that faith and making it grow deeper, I guess. And then a huge step was Discern. Just learning about different cultures, about different people, about how God dwells within each and every one of us.
I think my dad would be the first influence. I grew up where he was the person in the family who was teaching Sunday school and serving on session and committees, and there's sort of this feeling in my life that when I grew up I would do that too. Like most people think about high school, and I thought about serving in the church as well as something that was necessary. I suppose the pastor that I had for confirmation class really sort of made me realize that I could do pastoral work or social work as a career, as something that was a part of my life full time and not just in the evenings. Otherwise, I guess my first summer boss, I used to work in Lincoln at my own church, hosting mission trips there for groups of 5. But my boss Janice there really taught me about being able to just keep working and go with the flow and try and get used to things as they come.